My name is Isabel. I am 28 years old, and this is my story. A story about trust, a story about love, and a story about a broken heart and a broken bank account. I used to think my life was perfect, or almost perfect. I had a good job. I worked in a little flower shop. I loved flowers, their colors, their smell. They made people happy, and that made me happy. I lived in a small apartment. It was cozy, not too big, not too small, just right for me. And for Leo. Leo was my boyfriend, my love, my everything. We met 3 years ago. It was a sunny afternoon. I was at a park, reading a book on a bench. He walked by. He smiled. He had a kind smile. His eyes were warm, like sunshine. He stopped to ask about my book. We started talking. It was easy to talk to him. So easy. We talked for hours that day. It felt like minutes. Leo was charming. He was funny. He made me laugh a lot. He worked as a cook in a nice restaurant. He loved food. He loved making people happy with his food. Just like I loved making people happy with flowers. We seemed perfect for each other. We had dreams, big dreams. We moved in together after 1 year. Our little apartment became our home. We painted the walls light blue, my favorite color. We bought a soft, comfortable sofa. We spent many evenings there, watching movies, talking about our day, planning our future. Our biggest dream was to open our own little cafe, a place with good food, fresh flowers on every table. A warm, happy place. Leo would be the chef. I would handle the flowers and the customers. It was our beautiful dream. We talked about it all the time. We even had a name for it, the Sunny Spoon Cafe. To make our dream come true, we needed money. A lot of money. So we started saving. We opened a joint bank account, a special account just for our cafe dream. Every month, we both put money into that account. A little from my salary, a little from his salary. We watched it grow, slowly, but surely. Seeing the money grow made us happy. It made our dream feel real, closer. Leo was very excited about it. He would often check the account online. "Look, Isabel," he would say. "We saved more this month. We are getting there." His enthusiasm was infectious. It made me feel so hopeful, so secure. I trusted Leo completely, with all my heart. He was my partner, my best friend. I never thought he would hurt me. Never. Why? Would he? We were a team. We were building a life together, a future. Our future. We were together for 3 happy years. Or so I thought. He always said, "I love you." He always held my hand. He always kissed me goodnight. The small things. They meant so much. They made me feel loved. Safe. I remember one evening, just a few months ago. We were sitting on our blue sofa. We had a notebook. We were writing down ideas for our cafe, menu ideas, decoration ideas. I drew little pictures of flowers. He drew sketches of food. We laughed. We dreamed. He held my hand. He looked into my eyes. "We're going to make it, Isabel," he said. "You and me. Together. Always." I believed him. Oh, how I believed him. Life was good. We had our jobs. We had our love. We had our dream. We had our savings. Everything was going according to plan. Our plan. I felt like the luckiest woman in the world. I really did. Then, one morning, everything changed. It was a Tuesday. I remember it clearly, like it was yesterday. The sun was shining through the window. Birds were singing outside. A normal morning. Or so it seemed. I woke up. I stretched. I felt happy. I turned to say good morning to Leo, but his side of the bed was empty. The sheets were cold. That was strange. Leo usually woke up after me, or we woke up at the same time. "Leo?" I called out. No answer. I got out of bed. I looked in the bathroom. Not there. I went to the kitchen. Not there. The apartment was small. It didn't take long to check everywhere. He was gone. I saw a small note on the kitchen table. Just one sentence. Written on a piece of paper torn from our notebook. Our dream. Notebook. His handwriting was messy. Hurried. The note said, "I'm sorry." I had to go. That was it. No explanation. No goodbye. Just gone. My heart started to pound. What did this mean? Had to go where? Why? I tried to call his phone, straight to voicemail. His phone was off. Panic started to rise in my chest, like a cold wave. I looked around the apartment. His clothes were gone from the closet. His toothbrush was gone from the bathroom. His favorite cooking books were gone from the shelf. He hadn't just stepped out. He had left. He had really left. I sat down on the sofa, our blue sofa. I felt numb, confused. Why would he leave? Just like that? Without talking to me? We were happy, weren't we? Did I miss something? Did I do something wrong? My mind was racing, full of questions, no answers. Then, a terrible thought hit me. Our savings, our cafe money, the joint account. My hands trembled as I reached for my laptop. I opened the banking website. I typed in our login details. My fingers fumbled on the keyboard. I held my breath. The page loaded. I looked at the balance of our joint account, our dream account. 0. The number stared back at me from the screen. 0.00. All the money was gone. Every single penny. Thousands of dollars. Years of saving. Gone. My breath caught in my throat. I couldn't breathe. I refreshed the page. Maybe it was a mistake, a computer error. Please, let it be a mistake. But no, the balance was still 0. I checked the transaction history. One large withdrawal, made yesterday evening, for the entire amount, transferred to an account I didn't recognize. He had emptied our joint account and vanished. The world started spinning. I felt sick. My head felt light. I think I screamed. Or maybe I just made a small, broken sound. I don't remember. I just remember the pain. A sharp, terrible pain in my chest. Like my heart was being ripped out. He didn't just leave me. He stole from me. He stole our dream, our future. He stole the money we saved together. My money, too. Money I worked hard for. Money I saved carefully. Sacrificing little things. For our dream. For us. Tears started streaming down my face. Hot, angry, helpless tears. I cried and cried. I couldn't stop. I sat there, on our sofa, in our empty apartment, holding the laptop, staring at the zero, feeling completely broken, utterly betrayed. How could he do this? Leo, my Leo, the man I loved, the man I trusted. How could he be so cruel, so heartless? Was everything a lie? His love, his promises, his kind smile, those warm eyes, were they all fake? The next few days were a blur, a nightmare. I barely ate. I couldn't sleep. I just cried. I kept calling his phone, still off. I sent him messages, dozens of messages, pleading, asking why, begging him to come back, or at least explain. No reply. Nothing. Silence. I felt so alone, so foolish. How could I have been so blind, so stupid? People often say love is blind. I guess my love for Leo was very, very blind. He had planned this. He must have. The quick note. The clothes gone. The money taken yesterday. He planned it all. While I was sleeping, while I was dreaming of our cafe, I had to tell someone. I couldn't bear this alone. I called my best friend, Sarah. She came over immediately. She found me a mess. Crying, eyes swollen. The apartment felt cold and empty. I told her everything, between sobs, about Leo, about the note, about the money. Sarah was shocked, angry. She hugged me tight. She let me cry on her shoulder. "He's a monster, Isabel," she said. "A cruel, heartless monster. How could anyone do that?" Her anger felt good. It was better than the crushing sadness. She stayed with me for a few days. She made me eat. She made me drink water. She just sat with me, listened to me. She was a true friend. We went to the police. I showed them the note, the bank statement. They took a report. But they said it was difficult. It was a joint account. He had a right to the money, legally. Even if it was morally wrong, so wrong. They said they would try to find him, but they didn't sound very hopeful. It felt like another dead end. Another door slammed in my face. The hardest part was the betrayal. The money was terrible. Losing our dream was terrible. But knowing that the person I loved most in the world could hurt me like this, that was the worst pain. It cut so deep. It made me question everything. Myself, my judgment, my ability to trust anyone ever again. I had to go back to work at the flower shop. I needed the money. Now more than ever. Mrs. Davis, my boss, was very kind. She knew something was wrong. I told her a little bit, not everything, just that Leo had left. She gave me a hug. She told me to take my time. The flowers helped a little. Their quiet beauty, their simple presence. But even they couldn't fill the emptiness inside me. Every little thing in the apartment reminded me of him. The blue walls we painted together, the sofa where we cuddled, the kitchen where he cooked for me, even the smell of coffee in the morning. It all brought back memories, happy memories that now felt poisoned, tainted by his betrayal. I found the notebook, our dream notebook, the one he tore the page from for his cruel note. I opened it. I saw our plans, our drawings, our hopes. It was like a punch to the gut. I wanted to throw it away, burn it. But I couldn't. It was all that was left of our dream, even a broken dream. Weeks turned into months. The sharp pain started to dull a little. It became a constant ache, a heaviness in my heart. I still cried sometimes, especially at night. When I was alone in our bed, his side was still empty, cold. I had to face reality. The money was gone. Leo was gone. Our dream of the Sunny Spoon Cafe was gone. I had to pay the rent for the apartment by myself. All the bills. It was hard. My salary from the flower shop wasn't much. I had to be very careful with every penny. I started eating simpler food. No more little treats, no more new clothes, just the basics. Sometimes I felt so angry. Why me? What did I do to deserve this? I would replay our conversations in my head, looking for clues, signs I missed. Were there any? Maybe he seemed a little distant sometimes in the last few weeks. Maybe he was quieter than usual. But I thought, he was just tired from work, stressed about saving money. I never imagined this, not in a million years. I learned that people can surprise you, in good ways, and in very bad ways. Leo showed me the worst side, but Sarah, my friend, she showed me the best. She checked on me every day. She brought me food. She made me go out for walks. She reminded me that I was strong, that I would get through this. "You are Isabel," she would say. "You love flowers. You make people happy. He can't take that away from you." One day, Sarah said something that stuck with me. "Isabel," she said gently, "he didn't just steal your money. He stole your confidence, your trust. Don't let him keep those things. You have to take them back. Take them back." How? It seemed impossible. I felt like a broken vase, shattered into a million pieces. How could I ever be whole again? How could I ever trust anyone again? The thought of starting a new relationship terrified me. What if it happened again? What if I was just too naive, too trusting? Slowly, very slowly, I started to pick up the pieces. I focused on my work. I put all my energy into the flower shop. Arranging flowers became my therapy. I made beautiful bouquets. I talked to customers. Their smiles gave me a little bit of light. I also started to do things for myself. Small things. I started reading again. Not just at the park, but in my cozy apartment. I bought a new plant for my window, a bright green, hopeful plant. I started painting a little, just for fun, like I did when I was a child. It helped to express the feelings I couldn't put into words. I had to make a decision about the apartment. It was too expensive for me alone, and it was full of ghosts, memories of him, of us. So, I decided to move. I found a smaller place, cheaper, simpler. It was hard to leave the blue walls, the sofa, but it was also a relief, a new beginning, a clean slate. Packing up our old apartment was painful. I found old photos of us, smiling, happy. It felt like looking at strangers, or like looking at a movie about someone else's life. I put them in a box. I didn't throw them away. Not yet. But I put them away, out of sight. The police never found Leo. He just disappeared, like smoke. Sometimes I wondered where he was, what he was doing. Was he happy? Did he ever feel guilty? Did he ever think about me? About the pain he caused? I tried not to think about those things too much. It didn't help. It just brought back the anger, the sadness. What I learned from all this is that life can be unpredictable. It can be cruel. But it can also make you stronger. I didn't want to become bitter. I didn't want his actions to define me, to destroy my ability to love or trust forever. That would be like letting him win twice. It's been almost a year now since he left. The ache in my heart is still there, but it's smaller, quieter. I still have moments of sadness, moments of anger, but they don't consume me anymore. I am surviving. I am rebuilding my life, brick by brick, flower by flower. I still work at the flower shop. I love it. Maybe one day I will have my own shop, not the Sunny Spoon Cafe. That dream is gone. But maybe a small flower shop, my own dream, built with my own hands, my own money, money no one can steal. I am more careful now, more cautious. I don't trust easily. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a sad thing. I don't know. But I know I am stronger. I faced the worst betrayal. I faced financial hardship. I faced loneliness. And I am still here. I am still standing. Sometimes new customers come into the flower shop. They ask for flowers for their loved ones. They look happy. In love. I smile at them, a genuine smile. I don't feel jealous. I feel a little bit of hope. Hope that maybe one day I can find love again. A real love. An honest love. A love built on respect and trust, not lies and betrayal. Healing is a long process. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes courage. There are good days, and there are bad days. On bad days, I remind myself how far I've come. I remember Sarah's words. You are Isabel. He can't take that away from you. If you are listening to this, and maybe you have been hurt too. Maybe someone broke your trust. Maybe someone took something precious from you. Please know that you are not alone. It feels terrible. It feels like the end of the world. I know. I felt that way too. But please don't give up. Don't let them win. Don't let them destroy your beautiful heart. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to feel lost. Feel your feelings. But then, slowly, start to pick up the pieces. Find your strength. It's there. Inside you. Even if you can't see it right now, talk to someone you trust, a friend, a family member. Don't carry the burden alone. Do small things that make you happy. Read a book. Listen to music. Go for a walk. Buy yourself some flowers. Be kind to yourself. You deserve kindness, especially from yourself. Losing money is hard. Losing a dream is hard, but losing yourself is worse. Hold on to who you are, your values, your hopes, even if they are small. Nurture them. I don't know what my future holds, but I am facing it. With open eyes. With a stronger heart. I am Isabel. I am 28 years old. And I am a survivor. And you can be a survivor too. You are stronger than you think. Keep going. One day at a time. You can do this. You really can.